Hello everybody and welcome to this tutorial. I'm going to teach you how to set up OBS for stream settings and how to get the best possible quality for you to start streaming. So when starting up OBS, you may be faced with a screen like this where it asks you what you would like to optimize for. In this case, we're going to go ahead and click next on the streaming, and you can use your current and FPS. You can set it to this right here, either 60 or 30, but prefer 60 when possible. You can go ahead and click next, and this is where things are going to get a little bit more fun. Here you're going to choose what streaming service you would like to stream on. So there's a whole big list of things. You can go Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Restream, Twitter. There's a whole lot that you can do. Pick whichever streaming platform you're more comfortable with, and you can move on to the next part where we connect the account. So in this part, it's going to really depend on what you have chosen. If you chose Twitch, if you chose a streaming platform like YouTube or Kick.com, it all depends on what you have. So in this case, I'm going to go with Twitch. You can do it either way, whether you connect through your account or through your stream key. I'm going to show you this way through the stream key since it's a little bit more safe on my end. Okay, so you're going to want to go ahead and click Get Stream Key. It'll take you to this website right here. You're going to want to log in with your login information, and I'll go ahead and do that now. Alright, after you've logged in successfully, you will see this primary stream key here. You're just going to want to go ahead and click Copy. This is your stream key. I don't recommend showing it to anybody. It is a private stream key that's specifically set for you. So once you've done that, you can go ahead and minimize. You just want to click Control V or paste in your stream key. You can go ahead and click Next. It'll just run this automatic test for you so that you can see what your recommended bit rate is and all that. And after this is done, I will connect right back with you. Alrighty, so just to explain a little bit about what's going on here, it says our video bit rate is at 6,000, we're on the recommended servers, we got everything going on here that looks all good. So basically what that test does is it goes over what's known as your bit rate. So depending on your internet speeds, also your computer, stuff like that, it'll get your recommended bit rate. As per Twitch's help website, a higher bitrate takes up more of your available internet bandwidth. Increasing your bitrate can improve your video quality, but only up to a certain point. Streaming at a higher resolution like 1080p requires a higher bitrate, and a higher frame rate takes more encoding power. If you have the bandwidth and encoding power to stream at 1080p 60 FPS, great. If not, try out one of the recommended settings to better optimize your video quality and stability. Basically what that means is, if any of this looks different for you, that means that your encoding power or your bitrate may not be at that recommended level for 1080p 60 streaming, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, as you can get by just fine at 720p 60 FPS or 720p 30 FPS, and you'll still have some of the better quality. So now moving on from there, we're going to go ahead and apply these settings, and this is where I'm going to take you through the scenes. Alright, so setting up a scene is fairly simple. It all depends on what you would like to do. So we have a long list here of anything that we can do. For right now, we're going to do a display capture. So in this, what I'm showing you is display capture. This captures, as you can see, your display. So you'll be able to see anything that you're doing on your screen, anything that you may pop up, like the File Explorer here. You can see all that. A lot of people, what they do, they tend to stream games. So you can go through here on the game capture side, and you can capture either any full screen application, specific windows, like if you wanted to capture a game that you have open, that'll pop up on the list here. And most of these other checkboxes and stuff like that don't have a super big impact on your capturing, so you can go ahead and skip those. Alright, now that you got your scene set up, what happens if you want to listen to music while on stream? Well, unfortunately, in that circumstance, some music is DMCA copyrightable, so you can be issued a DMCA takedown. However, the OBS project has gotten around this by implementing a few new features that I'm going to show you here today. So you can first start off by making your own audio scene. This is a completely separate scene that we're going to work with. And you can go ahead and do either application audio capture, you can do audio output capture. It really depends. I tend to use this one more as it tends to be more reliable in what I like to do. So we're going to go ahead and click on that. We can either name it something or just leave it default. I'm going to leave it default for the moment. We can go ahead and click OK. And now as far as window, you're going to go on what you want to capture. So in this case, I have a video pulled up. So I will capture that. We'll go ahead and see that we have our application audio capture down here now. So if I just go here, we'll be able to take a listen, and you'll see that's being captured here. It's also being captured on the desktop audio. So in this scenario, you just want to mute the desktop audio and just keep the application audio capture. Now, as far as seeing it in your Twitch streams goes, there's a little workaround that we have to do. So we're just going to follow these steps that the OBS project has laid out for us. So we're first going to go to our settings. We're going to then select output in the sidebar here. And we're going to then go to the advanced settings. We're going to go to Twitch VOD track. We're going to check that little box, and automatically it's going to set our VOD track to 2. That's good. So now we can just go ahead and click apply, and we can click OK. So now we're going to go into the audio mixer dock. We're going to go ahead and do advanced audio properties here. So once we're in here, all you're going to want to do is you're going to see that application audio capture beta that we created beforehand. I'm going to scroll over here to the tracks and disable it for track 2. So what that's going to do is that's going to disable that audio that you're listening to on stream during your VOD. What a VOD is it's a automatically uploaded video of your live stream to the website of your choice. So once that goes up, they won't be able to hear any copyrighted music or anything like that that you may be listening to while on stream. But while you're live, everybody will be able to hear it. So you can go ahead and click close, and I am going to show you now. We're going to go back over to this scene here, and we're going to click the little plus icon, and we can add a scene in here. So from there, we're going to add the existing audio scene. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and just like that, our application audio capture beta is there. And just to show you real quick, it's still capturing the audio, so it can still hear everything, but it's in this audio scene. Now you can set that up to have multiple different audio scenes if you want to have Spotify, if you want to have different browsers, different videos that you're playing. You can have that all set up in this audio scene. It'll all transfer over here. And just like that, you have the most optimized stream settings. So I want to thank you for taking the time to watch and listen, and I hope to see you again soon. Thanks.